Well, that was a weird introduction. Welcome back to Bullets and Brushes. He did his little issue for the week. Now it is my turn, which goes to school. I'm sorry. I understand most of your students are 18-year-old trust fund babies or whatever they are. Parents have lots of money, so they don't ever have to work. Do not give me a day to finish an actual essay. Don't do that. I work full time. I go to school full time, and I have a wife.
And he's here at my house at 1:30 in the afternoon on a Friday.
Yeah, just I have other things going on in my life. I pay to go to school. Don't give me unrealistic timelines for my shit. Please stop it. And understand if you gave it to me for the following week. Perfectly acceptable. Give me one day to do it and finish it and edit it and give you everything that you want out of it. Just can't do it, teachers. Knock it off. I'm old. I learn slow. Not really, but I'm older and I have personal responsibilities, unlike most of the kids going to schools. Please stop giving me work for the following day. Get off your phone, faggot. Anybody care about Facebook?
No, I took a test today on Facebook and it was like, are you hands, heart, or mind or something? Like, what do you think of more? And I got hands because I'm more creative. Which was thankful to school with unrealistic timelines and stuff they wanted me to do.
I'm all penis.
Of course you are. I don't even know.
So, with that one being said, even with school, I am looking forward to some of the things that I have to do. I haven't had my fun class yet, which was canceled because of Martin Luther King Day.
What's your fun class?
Ancient mythology.
Oh, the philosophy.
No,
Or
mythology.
mythology, that's it.
But apparently, from what I heard from people who have taken it, it's all about Greek mythology and sex. So
That's all Greek
stoked.
mythology is.
I'm
Let me see if I
stoked.
can. Let's see if I still have this picture because it explained all the problems in like Roman mythology. And like a pie.
I'm stoked. So, with that being said, I'll be doing a video. With that being said, I'm going to say what I'm going to do tomorrow. So get this out of the way early. I will be doing my review of Resident Evil HD Remastered for the second time because they remastered it once previously in 2002, which got rated above the original one and got put as one of the scariest games of all time. Even though I never really thought Resident Evil was all that scary, but I thought Silent Hill 2
If you played it in the dark, if you played that game in pitch black, it could be pretty.
With this one, it might be pretty bad because it's full HD,
Yeah.
1080p, 60 frames per second. Everything should look good.
It would usually be.
Silent Hill 2 was scary. Fear 2 freaked me the hell out.
I heard the fear games are a little creepy.
They are very creepy. Because what they do in Fear games is they actually have, because of the technology when they made them, they have response points to visual cues. So when your gun looks in a certain direction, that's when the visual cue pops. So you never miss it. It only pops once, and then it goes off screen, so you look really quickly, and then you don't know what the hell happened. And Alma is just an extremely creepy character.
Yeah.
Because first she starts off as a little girl, and then she's like a 20-year-old, and then she's like a mother in the third one.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't she have like sex with you though in the second one? Like, isn't that part of the ending or something? Like, just as those.
I'm trying to remember. I haven't played Fear 2 since Iraq, so
I think at one point, like during as you're seeing things, like she's riding you at some point.
Are you thinking of Far Cry 3?
No, there is Far Cry 3. That did.
That was a great cutscene. That was very well done.
There's two of them.
There's two of them. I thought they were well done and they weren't overtly sexual. They weren't
No.
They weren't a God of War
No.
sex scene.
No.
They were very well done. There was good dialogue in it.
Good dialogue. Who wants dialogue inside? Jesus Christ.
But that was the thing is they made it like she was a fanatic and like she.
Yeah, I know. She was a freaking
wasn't,
finale.
but that was the thing. Is like the dialogue. In it was
Spoiler alert! In case you haven't played the game.
Just YouTube it.
I'm actually playing Far Cry 4 tonight with a buddy of mine. We're gonna take our bows and we're gonna.
Do you want to stretch again? Stretch. So I can hit you
Why?
for not inviting me over to play Far Cry 4.
I think I'm going. I'm going to his place. I think because he's got the PS4, so I want to see what it looks like on PS4.
So much. I gotta go to my sister-in-law's house to play it because she has it on PS4 because her PS3 died.
Oh God! All right, because I finally found the picture about the whole mythology thing. Sorry, which it's just ancient mythology, right?
Yeah, it's called classical mythology.
Okay, so I'm sure at some point,
I'm excited to learn about Norse though.
Norse is going to be really cool. That's really awesome, by the way. In Greek mythology, here are the biggest causes for the problems.
You are the Loki to my Thor.
Pride. If I'm looking at this, I mean, what would you say that green section is like?
Sex.
1/10.
Oh, that. I thought you meant like the blue section.
Like
sorry.
1/10 of the green. Not even. I mean,
That's like a 7%.
okay, so they're about 7% of all.
No, 5% because that's
Okay.
That's the size of the 12 minute.
Okay, so about 5% comes from pride, basically. Somebody's got a little too much confidence. About 1.5% is prophecy.
Wait, is there that
Hang on,
that little line right there?
No, it's the pink.
Oh, I thought it was that like little line
No.
between the green and the pink.
And then about 2% is because a god threw a hissy fit because a human was better than they were. Now, so that's 8.5%. So the other 91.5% is because Zeus couldn't keep it in his pants.
We need to post that graph in there.
We do. I'll find it.
You can just send it to your phone and then post it in there.
Yeah, no. I always thought I was dying laughing.
How many kids does Zeus have?
Too many.
Because the problem is like none of their paths ever cross in any of the stories though, so there's like no continuity to it.
But it's why that's why her symbol was the peacock, and why the mythology of the peacock has the eyes at the end of the feather, because Hera was spying on everybody.
All I heard was cock.
God, dude? Oh my lord, you just won't grow up.
Oh, no, anyone's wondering what I'm drinking today? I'm going old school, and there's a glare freaking... Oh, E40. I decided to go gangsta today.
Yeah. Yes, I noticed.
I have my spring seasonal in the car, though.
Okay. You just carry that with you?
No, I stopped on the way here, so I just got it all at the same time.
Oh.
So I'll have to put it in the fridge and 2 in the freezer to get them cold, because I have raids tonight.
You have oh.
Not all gamers are fat and ugly. I know this comes as a shock to most of you with stereotypes, but we're not all fat and ugly. Sorry. I may be ugly, but I'm not fat.
That's not what I'm laughing at.
You laughing at my raid night?
Yes. Not that there's a problem with it. I just won't do it. I can't sit down and play fucking video games for hours.
It's a 2-hour period to finish it, and if you don't finish, you just stop and you come back the next day or the next raid time.
Yeah. I can't even play video games for 2 hours. I like being a little more active than that.
Well, the nice thing, because you play Call of Duty and you have like voice activated. Well, in this, everyone has voice communication between each other.
Okay.
So at least you're talking to people.
I'm
usually getting hammered.
I don't even like talking to people.
There are some really funny people out there though. Like some of the funnier people that I've met randomly through a raid chat of a group raid that I just got picked up for. And there are some funny people out there that you would never meet otherwise. And they're just there. I mean, they're all anonymous, which Bring cause for all the keyboard warriors out there. You remember the video I posted on?
Yes. What you tagged me in, and I immediately had to get myself out of.
Why?
There's a thing, when I get up older and I want to have a desk job, that's the kind of stuff that gets me from not having it.
You want me to suck a dick, right? What you said.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to eliminate myself from these videos at some point.
He's gonna edit himself completely. It's gonna be a black screen right here, and my arms are gonna be missing half the time right here. I'm trying to hug his head. Okay, here's the thing. Big boy jobs. A lot of big boy jobs don't actually check your previous history. Government jobs, government big boy jobs, a lot of them do. I don't ever plan on working for the government again.
Is that why my girlfriend's mother goes through people's Facebooks online when she's doing her job to see if they can hire somebody?
What does she do?
She does human resources. That's what she
For?
Companies down in Texas.
What companies?
Not government.
High profile?
Not really. She jumps around. She gets called in to help out the HR departments of other companies just to help them get back on track.
So how does she find them?
What do you mean? People who apply to jobs, if they're having trouble with people, if they're having trouble with their job, and she was called in one day to help out with the management and getting everything straightened away, and if there were better ways to do it.
Was it for hiring or?
Well, no, because here's what happened. So she was called in to just be kind of that observer, to watch things and be like, here's...
Secret shopper.
No.
It's kind of that's the thing, though, is she was not really part of the company, but...
They all knew who she was. She would walk around, she'd figure out, what are those that were people called? They come in, they just kind of talk to people, and then at the end of it, they're kind of like, here's how things could be better,
I know, I have those in my job, too. I tell them to fuck off. Did I say that one? Did I say that F word quiet enough?
Yeah, shut up. But she was just... She got called in. She was asked if she could help, so she went in, and she spent 2 weeks there. She walked around. She talked to different people. She
was a fixer.
Basically.
That's what she did.
But hang on. And during this time, she at one point said, well, this person's management, they have... it would almost be easier because they don't want... They're not on the same path with you, and they want something different. It would be better to bring in somebody, to...
Listen, I'm talking about hiring though.
And guess what? Well, they fired that person and they hired her on as the interim GM until they found somebody else. And so she was in charge. And so then
that's what I want to do though.
And then
that's my goal for business.
And then she ended up having to hire people, and she was the final person. So she'd get their names, and at the end of the day, she'd sit down on the computer, she'd pull out her laptop, and she'd go through people's she'd search them, and she'd go through their Facebooks, their Twitters.
See, that's the thing, is I'm not findable by my full name, and I'm not findable by the email that I give my companies.
Yeah. I don't ever, I got my real name on here, but it's my email, it's not the email I check.
Exactly. The email that I don't check is the one that's associated to Facebook, which is the one that I don't give them.
Mm-hmm. And you realize...
You would have to search me. You'd have to legitimately search me.
We also had my economics teacher, funny enough, in school.
Although they could find you through your friends list, because you have to give references.
Yep. And
I'm deleting all those friends now. Sorry, guys.
My economics
watching this video.
My economics teacher had his brother come in one day, and his brother is the president of whatever company he started, in which he actually went through people's Facebooks as well, because he was looking for having to hire some higher position people. Went through their Facebook, and 7 people he would not hire because of stuff on their Facebook. It does happen, just not how you think.
Yeah. Now, what I'm going to tell you, when you do decide to get a big boy job, I would say just creating a new Facebook and adding back friends and deleting your other one, putting it as inactive so no one can see what you posted.
Yep.
That's probably one of the best ideas to do.
Yep.
Which, when I do get to that point, I'll probably do that because... Although, I don't... If they looked through my entire thing, they wouldn't think that I was a right wing. They wouldn't think that I was a left wing.
Which is good.
I'm just a very... I'm an independent, but I call myself... But I would, if I had to label myself into, a like political standpoint.
Independent is a political standpoint.
Yes, but I would say libertarian. I believe in the liberties of all people, that they all deserve that they're fair due, and all that. There are rights and things that have been in establishments for a very long time, and
You are aware that we went from education to this, right?
yeah, I know.
That was your issue for the week. His issue was education, and we made it to this.
This is kind of education, though, because there are so many people that see what they see on the news and they take it as verbatim, like this is law. Sorry, but people on the internet, people on the news, it is all opinion based.
Which part?
Everything. Most talk show people that people watch, Bill
Oh, yeah.
Maher, who's the right wing one? I forget his name.
Sean Riley?
I don't know.
Bill O'Reilly?
I watch both. I watch both of them, and I take what I feel is correct and
There's
what
a reason-
sounds
there's a-
actually good.
There's a
without
reason
taking
we
it
can
verbatim.
research our own stuff.
Exactly. I don't take what people say for verbatim. First of all, Bill Maher is kind of satirical.
But he's also
Satirical.
he's satirical.
He's
but he's
funny,
very
and
he's very intelligent.
thorough with his stuff.
He's
though.
also very intelligent.
He is, and I listen to him. Like some of his stuff, like he says things that like I like that. That is actually what
I do like the guys on Comedy Central, like Colbert and them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like them because they're talking about stuff that's actually going on and how goofy it is. I mean, not that all of it's true, but I mean they're pretty. They make jokes about some of the goofy stuff.
Oh yeah. And like for me, like I'm former military, so most people wouldn't figure me to watch Bill Maher.
No, that's
Just
definitely
because. But I watch him. He says some very intelligent things, and he makes some very strong points. Like he makes some really good points that make some Democrats look like total morons.
true. He's also made Republicans look like idiots.
He makes everybody look like idiots sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I wish that the dominant party would become libertarians that believe in the rights for everyone, because then Democrat and Republican would just wouldn't be able to operate.
But you say rights for everyone, and I mean that's people. They hear that and then they take it too far.
No, there's something called equal rights, and there's something where you want something because of what
There is
your race.
there is called equal rights, and the people in here that are here illegally use that as their.
That's not equal rights because you're not a citizen of the
I
country that
understand
you're
that.
trying to get the rights of.
I understand
That's a
that.
completely different issue.
But you see where I'm going with this,
I
right?
understand where you're going with this,
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying
I'm gonna
that's
tell
what
you
stupid happens.
and I'm going to tell you I disagree with it. Because if you're not a citizen of the country, none of our rights apply to you.
That's why I said I'm not saying I agree with it.
As harsh as that is to say, coming from different countries, it's actually fairly easy to get a citizenship to America compared to other countries. You know how hard it would be for me to get a citizenship to Italy?
That's damn hard.
That is really hard. So, because some people try to stay there because they're like people, when I was stationed in Italy, people met women, they didn't want to leave, so they wanted to try and stay there with them. It was a process where they had to go back to the United States. They couldn't finish it in the time that they were in Italy, which is 2 to 3 years.
Damn. In the United
they
States, like the
couldn't.
fastest turnaround.
It is the fastest turnaround.
That's what I thought.
That's the thing. Canada's pretty fast too.
Yeah. Canada takes everybody. Go there.
Stop that.
No, I don't want any more people in this
No,
country.
stop it. I don't care if people come into my country.
I
as long as
do.
They come in legally.
No, go to Canada.
No.
Go to Canada.
Although they do have weed and really good health care.
No, they don't.
I know they don't.
No, they
have
don't.
really good weed, though.
They don't. I can't believe you said that out loud. Canada's got good health care. You kidding?
It's better than our formal health.
I'm not gonna lie.
What's the word? What's the word for our health care? That Obamacare. What's the word for it? Like, what's the
my health care
socialist health care?
My health care's that. What do you think theirs is?
That's what I'm saying. It was a.
My health care is great.
It was a joke.
Your joke was not good.
You didn't let me.
You said Canada's health care is great, and that was not a very good joke.
I was gonna say compared to ours, for socialist.
My health care is
healthcare.
my health
for socialist health care.
My health care is fabulous compared to theirs.
My healthcare is fabulous compared to most of the people in America's. I pay $3,000 out of pocket maximum a year.
I don't even have to go to the ER ever. Not for a cold.
I don't have to go for any of that either.
I'm making fun of the people that do.
Canada.
People here. Oh, you got a boo-boo? You need a Band-Aid on your knee? Go to the emergency room.
But yeah, maximum I will ever pay is $3,000 out of pocket for healthcare over a year, which certain things take that up in one sitting.
God, when was the last time I went to the doctor?
Dude, the last time I went to the doctor was my final exam before my discharge from the military. That was the last time that I have been to the doctor, and that was June 28th, 2013.
It's been since 2013 for me. It's
garlic and alcohol. Good. You won't get sick. You'll sleep really good.
I don't even know what to name this video. This is gonna be the goofiest thing ever.
This is just my randomness, because I come up with decent random subjects that we can joke around about.
I'm just here for the ride.
But anyways, I think that is about it for the ride. That's what we're gonna call it. It is the ride.
No, this is not the ride.
This is the ride.
This is the
like Sierra. I like
this
the way
is
she
like
ride
the,
it.
This is like the stroll through the fucking desert. Are you kidding me?
So that is about it for us this week. I am saying goodbye. I am clicking stop. Goodbye. Have fun.